Hi, in this video we're going to be talking about mindful eating, why it's important for performance and fat loss, and how to become a more mindful eater so that you feel better. So first of all, mindful eating is about a peaceful relationship with food according to your body's needs. It's about eating to support your body's natural healthy state. It's about balance, choice, wisdom, and acceptance. It's about eating consciously in a way to make our bodies feel well. It's about being aware of our surroundings, body, mind, and spirit. And it's about being in control and in the moment. Mindful eating is not about dieting. It's not about measuring. It's not about weighing food. It's not about restricting, avoiding food. It's not about counting fat or counting calories or stressful eating or worrying about about your body size or the number on the scale. I'd love for you to all throw the scale away now, because the number does not define you, does not define how strong or how good you feel or how healthy you are. So why is mindful eating important for performance and fat loss? With our busy lives, all too often we're in a hurry. We don't pay attention to the choices we're making or how much we're eating, or for a lot of us, how little we're eating. There's that mindset of running more and eating less is going to get us to our goals. That's going to make us a better runner. That's going to help us with weight loss and fat loss. And it just can't be further from the truth. We need to be running strong, which you are running strong. You've got a great program. We need to be eating a lot of really good food. So let's talk about mindless eating, right? Like, have you ever been at your desk working away so much and you don't even realize that you've missed lunch? Or you're running around with the kids all the time and you're grazing off their plates and you never really fill yourself up with a complete meal of protein, carbohydrates, fats, and vegetables. Have you ever sat down at the TV at the end of the night and started eating chips? You ate the whole thing without even noticing, right? But then you still feel hungry, like you still want more, because you didn't even realize how much you ate. You've got no brain mindful connection to that food, and that's mindless eating, and we're all guilty of it. We all do it, and we're not going to get rid of it entirely, but I want you to become more in tune with it, because our brains and our stomachs are neurologically very closely connected. And think about how you feel when you're eating slow and you're tuning in and you're present in the situation versus when you're running around and eating and throwing food in. Like, you don't feel right that way. And the importance of that is that when you're eating in that stressful environment, when you're just grabbing things and pushing them down, you're inhibiting digestion and nutrient absorption, and that means your body's not even fully benefiting from the food you're eating, even if it is good, and it might still leave you feeling crummy after you eat it. Good digestion and nutrient absorption are really important parts of achieving and maintaining your ideal weight range and maximizing your nutrition and performance as a runner. When you're not absorbing those nutrients, it could be a reason why you'll eat all this food but still feel like you're hungry, because you're just not mindful. There's no connection happening and your body's not absorbing the nutrients the way that it needs to be. And then becoming nutrient deficient over time has so many health issues. It can cause to weight gain, obesity, and mindful eating is more important than just about portion control. We're actually tuning in and using that brain gut connection, because your gut is known as your second brain. You have a handout for this. There's a lot more information in the handout that I'm going to let you read. I'm just going to kind of briefly go over the points that are really important that I want you to catch on video. And I want to talk a little bit about what you eat is only half the story on good nutrition. I'm going to read this quote by Mark David, the author of The Slow Food Diet and founder of the Institute of Psychology of Eating, because so often we're eating clean and we're exercising a lot, but we're still not hitting our goals. We're still not losing weight. We're still not feeling good. Our performance is still lacking. And it's because of this lack of mindfulness. So he says that the other half of the story, by the way, is who we are as eaters, what we think, feel, believe, our level of stress, the amount of pleasure in a meal, the level of our attention to the eating experience, the inner story we are living out, the speed at which we consume our food, the degree to which we feel nourished, the intention with which we choose a food. All of these and more powerfully, literally, and scientifically impact the metabolism of every meal we eat. The ancients were surely right on this one all-important point, that mind and body exist on a continuum. They are not separate from one another, and indeed they have a powerful energetic influence flowing between them. The new field of mind-body nutrition clearly asserts the simple science behind these concepts, but the proof is in your own experience. Can you feel how nutrition is more than just the food you eat? Have you noticed that eating under stress literally diminishes your digestive power? And can you see how the thoughts you think and the emotions you feel are constantly bathing your biology in their energetic waves of influence? Mindful eating can help you hit your performance goals. It can help you feel more energetic. It can help you get rid of your sugar cravings. It can help you lose weight and get fit because you're tuning into that body. You're going to digest better. You're going to make better food choices, and that alone is going to take you so far. So if you do find yourself mindlessly eating, I want you to be aware of the habits and the triggers that lead to that mindful eating. We all have them. Like maybe it's the stash of candy in your desk. Maybe it's when you come home from work and you grab a bag of chips and sit down to relax and watch TV. It could also be when you're bored at the end of the night and everyone's sleeping and you just want to grab that snack that you know isn't good for you, but you just aren't thinking about it. It's just a habit that you've done. For most of us, triggers come down to the habits that we have formed over years. Many habits we have on autopilot and we're just not consciously aware of them. So this is a great time right now to take a step back and evaluate which habits you'd like to change, and that will be more in alignment with your goals going forward in this program, how you want to feel in your body, how you want to look, how strong you want to run. Just keep those in mind. Mindful eating is an awareness that can take some time to acquire, and then learning what choices and how to replace it's really important too, and that's going to take time. And you've got the Facebook group to go in and ask questions and tune in and share your successes and your challenges and the stress that's on you, and share sort of what your triggers are, because sometimes just saying them out loud and putting them out there is actually going to help you so much. So taking the steps to eat more mindfully is going to help you get fitter, leaner, stronger, and improve your performance as a runner, as well as help you shed some of that weight that is just sitting there and it's really frustrating for you. And you're just going to feel all around better in your body. And that's the whole key here, okay? So in the next video, we're going to be talking about how to improve your relationship with food. I'll see you there.